Hello YouTube watch lovers, and welcome to the second part of my Homage watch adventure. And today I'm gonna show you another Saint Martin watch, another Saint Martin Homage, and quite conveniently on my wrist is my Tudor Black Bay Heritage chronograph SNG. So this will be part of the discussion today, because at first I will have to tell you about the watch which the Saint Martin is based on. How the Black Bay chronograph progressed, and here you see a picture of the 2017 watch. So this was presented in the 2017 Basel World. Now the show is over, but we should remember that this watch started its life on Basel World, and you can see that this is a tool chronograph. This is a tool watch which had a 41mm case size, the usual Black Bay case size diameter, with a thickness of 15mm. So this watch housed the significant MT5813 movement. So this was a movement produced by Tudor, but based on a Breitling B01 automatic chronograph movement, the vertical clutch column wheel chronograph. So this is one of the most advanced automatic chronograph movements now made in Switzerland. This has the Tudor free-sprung escapement and the silicon hairspring to keep perfect timekeeping in the Tudor chronograph, Black Bay chronograph. But the watch was on my wish list, and I really wanted to see Tudor do something exciting to this watch, and this is indeed what they've done. And in 2019 they released, and I'm showing you this watch in real life, the steel and gold chronograph. So you see that the subdials are definitely yellow gold colored, plus there is a gold tachymetric scale on the bezel of the watch. Also the pushers and the crown are gold plated. Unfortunately, the bracelet for this watch was only gold wrapped on the center links, and I decided to buy this watch on this Tudor band strap, and it looks very noticeable. I prefer to wear it only during the weekends, because it's just too much of a watch, gets too much of people's attention. This is not a bad thing to be noticed by the watch that you're wearing, but not something that you want in your work environment. And I'm much happier with my Explorer or maybe the Grand Seiko, the way I wear my watches today. And this one is definitely reserved for the weekends. So the case thickness, the original Black Bay chrono was 15mm, and this is almost 16mm with it sitting on the band. So significant watch. I like it. I like the way it looks. I like the way this watch is presented. Well, like the way it sits quite prominently on my wrist. Quite a noticeable watch. Like it, but don't wear it that much. So this was, in my mind, an improvement on the pretty dull, pretty tool-like appearance of the original Black Bay chronograph. But probably the biggest advancement was done by Tudor this year, in 2021, when they released the all stainless steel Panda and Reverse Panda watches. So Reverse Panda was the inspiration for the Saint Martin that I'm gonna show you. But these watches, well, Tudor did a special effort trying to thin them. So they managed to make these watches half a millimeter thinner than the original Tudor Black Bay chronograph. I don't know whether it is significant. I've never tried these watches on my wrist. Cannot really tell you what it's like wearing one of these chronographs. So let us move on to the actual Saint Martin watch. First of all, I looked up today the Saint Martin website, and the price for this watch as we speak is $349 US dollars. I think this is just a fantastic deal on this quite impressive looking watch. So you see, this is the Tudor reverse panda chronograph, but obviously produced by the Saint Martin watch company. So here is the watch, and I will put it on my wrist, but I will do the full unboxing because this is the new Saint Martin watch case. So you can see that it has the hexagonal logo, it has the watch bezel. The backside of the watch looks like the screw down case, the oyster watch case. So there's Saint Martin on the side of it. So the watch sits here on the top of this spongy. Always struggle with removing this part from the case, because I wanted to show you what else Saint Martin includes with the watch. So obviously these are the spare links. These are Saint Martin. They spend some time. It doesn't cost them nothing, well, next to nothing probably, to produce. This is the manual that comes with the watch. This is the actual warranty that comes stamped, so 2021. Obviously I have 2 years of Saint Martin warranty. There is another card. At the bottom of the case there is the watch tag, the tag which Saint Martin gives with all their watches, and there are the tools to remove the bracelet, and there is a screwdriver which can help to remove the extra links to size the bracelet. The watch feels very comfortable on my 18 centimeter circumference, so 7-inch wrist. This watch is very good. So unlike the Tudor, this is 40 millimeter case diameter. So the case diameter of the Saint Martin is 40 and not 41. This is a ceramic tachymetric bezel. So to compare it, the Tudors have the aluminium bezel. I like the bezel of my S&G watch. This is very nice printing, very nice numerals on the bezel. The bezel actually makes this watch. The bezel and the yellow gold subdials really make this watch stand up. So the Saint Martin, the case thickness is only 14.3 millimeters, as I measured with my calipers just earlier today. So it is very properly sized for my wrist. I think the watch is just perfect on my 18 centimeter circumference wrist, the 7 inches. So the lock to lock distance is 48 millimeters. So the bracelet goes from 20 millimeters between the lugs to 16 millimeters at the clasp, and 18 millimeter size clasp of the watch. And I have to say, either Saint Martin improved. I don't feel any scratching action. The bracelet feels good. I had this discomfort with my with my Explorer Homage, I really don't feel any scratch, any inconvenience here in the buckle of the chronograph. So guys, this watch has the Seagull ST-19 movement. So this is the famous Venus 178 replica that was made in China from 1960s. So to give you the full review of the Seagull chronograph, I mean, the last best video was produced by Teddy Balthazar, and I will reference this video on my screen here for you if you want to see the reference to the original 1963 pilot's chronograph produced by Seagull in China. And now there are many resurrections of this watch. I really like this movement in my chronograph because it was an interesting experience. This is my only hand-wound, well, I have some very vintage watches, hand-wound chronographs, but this is the one which I wanted to see if I can connect to the watch, if I can use it for a significant time. And while on the wrist, the timekeeping was absolutely perfect, well, better than I would expect for a movement that is, that dates back to the early 1960s. The design of this Venus 178 movement dates back to the middle 20th century probably. But the whole experience of having this watch, of wearing this watch, of having it on the wrist, I definitely would not consider buying the reverse Panda Tudor. The Panda Tudor is a different thing, but they're just not available from authorized distributors today. So today, for $349 US, this makes perfect sense. This watch makes perfect sense, and I can really recommend it to my viewers. I'm enjoying having it. I'm enjoying the experience with a hand-wound watch because I kept it running for the last 3 weeks, and I really like it. I am preparing myself probably for an Omega Speedmaster Professional, but this watch is a good stepping point, and I think it is well designed. It is well proportioned. It sits very well and feels very well on my 18cm circumference wrist. And if you can forgive the Chinese from using the design which is originally designed by Tudor, you can really appreciate this watch, and I can really recommend it for my viewers. The Seagull, this based on the Seagull ST-19 movement, the Saint Martin chronograph, this reverse Panda watch. So please like and subscribe if you enjoyed what I've shown to you today and in my recent exploration, the discovery of the Saint Martin watches. Saint Martin brand, quite remarkably, today they added 2 original design watches to their catalog, so well worth checking out. And I know that Jody from One More Watch will be reviewing one of these new Saint Martins during his Christmas break. And well, I like these watches. I like the Explorer Homage, which is here in with me. I like the 36mm Explorer, and I like the 40mm Homage of the Tudor Black Bay chronograph, which I cannot get from my authorized distributor. Probably cannot get yet, but maybe in a couple of years' time I'll get my hands on the original Panda Tudor. So Merry Christmas everyone, have a good time, and please like and subscribe my videos. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.